Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dire Shade, and today's video and live stream is going to be called Gloria Victis Bug Reports and Ideas. So let's dive right on in because I don't want to waste any time and I want to keep this video short, this live stream short, so I can get back to what I do best, live stream. So anyways, I love this game. It's been amazing. Everyone in the group has been amazing. Anyone that I've basically walked up into, talked to in the game, they've been great. But the thing is, I hear bug reports left and right, and it adds up over time. A lot of things in this game annoy me, so I'm going to exploit them right now, show you them, talk about them, all that jazz, so you know exactly what I'm getting into, why I'm ranting, why I'm saying what I'm saying, and hopefully if you know the designers, you can also talk with them. I've actually talked with one of the staff members from Gloria Victis, and they were very informative and really nice to talk to. Now, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I will include all this stuff in the description on who to contact from that particular group from Gloria Victis, so you can talk with staff members on bug reports and all that kind of jazz. Now, of course, in-game, you can also report bug reports in itself. Basically, you hit your escape button, as you can see right here, and bug report. You can either leave your email address. I would recommend that because they can get in contact you with further questions, of course. Now, in-game, which I've already taken one screenshot, you can actually take a picture of the bug that you found by hitting the control button and the print screen. And when you do that, you see right here, I'll highlight that, it's in purple. That tells you it's been taken, picture's been taken, it's now saved, and that'll usually be attached to your bug report, or at least the team should have access to it, so you should be safe there. So let's dive in, let's hammer out the details on my rant and on the bugs that I've been finding. So one of the first things that pop up out of nowhere is the looting of the dead bodies. When you start looting a body, be it a player you just killed all the way down to, oh, I don't know, a random NPC, we have what we call a breakdown in communication. The E button here, I will show you this as I'm talking. The E button appears, and if you do not click the E button in 30 seconds or less, the body disappears. So you get the experience points probably for killing whoever you killed, but you only have X amount of time to actually loot the body. And for some reason, this is a bug, the E button doesn't want to appear. So what ends up happening, and I'm sorry, but your body goes untouched and you lose whatever that character had. So I'm going to point this out. I'm going to see if it's going to work on this guy. I usually have a hard time every so often doing this. Yeah, so I'm not even going to bother blocking because he's so freaking low. I'm just going to hammer him out. Just die already. You're making me look bad. There you go. See this? Now the E button appears. This is kind of cool, but see, watch this. Now it does not, and I'm aiming it. You see the little white dot, right? Look at this. It takes forever until it gets back. Now, usually it's not this. This is actually pretty good right now, but in some areas, see, look at that. It just disappeared. So if they should actually expand the amount of time this game keeps the bodies, first of all, and also the E button. Where is the auto loot feature? You should be able to put auto loot like you have auto run in the game, so you can just walk over the corpse and pick it up. It's simple, right? Hey, let me alone, buddy. I'm streaming here. I gotta run away from this guy real quick. Anyways, stop making me look bad. Put it away. Put it away. Run, my friend. But anyways, I just want to get that off my chest. The vanishing of the bodies should not be 30 seconds. It should be a little more. But also, I wanted to point out the E button shouldn't exist in that. You should have auto loot because it annoys you. But I just want to get that off my chest. Now, moving on down the list, you'll see the low frames per second. Usually when you're outside of the city, you get more frames per second. And when you're in the city, you get, well, lower frames per second because it's highly populated. But lately, outside, we're supposed to have like high frames per second. It's going down below 45. As you can see, I don't know if you can see this right here on the screen, it does frames per second. I purposely left it there so you guys can see it. I'm out here, and there's no one around here, and I'm already dropping below 40. The worst I've had usually when I'm out here is 38 to 36 frames per second. And it doesn't matter if you report it or not. I reported a lot of times, a couple. Doesn't do you any good, so I hope they get that fixed. Right now, it's been pretty good to me. It's been around 50, and my stream's set for at least 60 frames per second, so this is pretty good. Streaming quality is pretty good in my opinion. But I just want to put that out there. Now, the vendor labels. Now, I'm almost in the town. Come on. Don't stop, my friend. Keep going. I wanted to point this out. When you get into the town, or in this case, your capital, where you open up your map, you want to find out where all the vendors are located. Don't lie, because you spend so much time out there. You just want to find someone to sell your stuff to and all that kind of stuff. Well, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to pause right here. I'm going to press the M button. I'm going to zoom, minus this, of course. Do you notice you do not see anything here? No blacksmiths, no tailors, nothing. No labels on a damn thing. I hate that because I want to be able to do this. Right click and put a mark down so I know where I'm going. So when I look on the big map right here, wow, I know where my next location is. They don't have that, by the way. I mean, you can still do it if you can memorize where everyone's located, but I don't have that kind of mentality. So this is what really stinks. When you walk up here, look at this. I'm highlighting it. I got nothing. It doesn't tell me what the hell any of these are. Now, if you've been in the game long enough, you'll know what they are over time. But even if you like hit the see, look at all this, all these things, and we're scanning here. You don't see anything else around here. It's just here. We're gonna zoom in, and still not that it doesn't say what these are. Now, obviously, the horse, that's for your transportation, but and not actually in game like pets or horses. It's just warping from point A to point B, and it costs you. Now, I won't complain about that just yet. But yeah, if you follow me here, now watch this. I'm gonna put this on auto run and put the map up. Still, nothing is appearing. What could be back here? Wow, I have no idea because it's not on the map. Let's keep going. Maybe I'll find something. Wait, what's this? Do you see that over there? That guy? Wow, now the map all of a sudden has all of this. No names on any of it really. I mean, you got loom and all this kind of stuff. That's you notice how it didn't appear on the big map. No one noticed it was there until you walked up. So half of these merchants go unnoticed. And this is why players get frustrated because if they're playing it for the first time and no one's telling them how to play these particular things, it eats at them. But okay, I got that off my chest. Now, the guild search. There is no guild search in this game. Let's see if I can pop it up real quick. Nope, that's not it. Let me see if that's it. Nope. Nope. Oh, I can't find it. Nope. Oh well. There's a feature in this game where if you click it, you can make, there it is. It's the G button for guild. And basically, if you want to name a guild, start a guild, it's easy. But the downside, you cannot find anyone's guild on here. It's either you are recruited on day one or you'll find someone with a guild name. And since I'm on the Midlander side, you'll find Legion or Armata. I keep pronouncing their name wrong. I'm so sorry, my friends. You should have picked an easier name or an easier name. But I think it's a pretty cool name, though. I know there's a back meaning for it. I keep forgetting what it is. But they're a great guild. But not to get off topic there. If you're looking for a guild to join, the only place you have to look for, other than running into these guys, like there you go. See Legion. There you go. Right there. Are the guys with the recruiting thing on top of them, or going to a forum online, and there you go. That's it. So what would be nice is if in Glorious Victis you could actually have your own guild page. Like you could research a guild and it'll tell you who they are, who their members are, the ranking system, and that would be great. And an application, so you could just hit, okay, I'm going to send in my application. I'm interested. That way, when they're away, they'll get something in their message box or something. And yeah. And oh, by the way, another bad thing I want to bring up: there's no like a mailbox in this game that I'm aware of. I could be wrong, and I do apologize if I am, but I have yet to see it. Did you notice that? I have never seen it. No mailbox, so no one can get in-game messages. So unless you know them on the forum or you're going to chat to them in-game when they're there, it's pretty much going to go unnoticed. But yeah, I didn't want to get too off topic with that. But yeah, the guild search is the only is something I would really like to know because I don't know if there are any other guilds outside of the 3 that I've found, and there's only 2 that are really dominating this area so far. And that's the nice perk that I like is you get your own castle if you're good enough. You've got see this is Legions. They've got 2, and then you got I'm not gonna pronounce their name because I don't want to insult them, but you see how they're spelled. It's Omerta. Omarta. There you go. Omarta. I got to be calm when I say their name, but yeah, Omarta. So again, that is a big flaw because these guilds need recognition because they're freaking amazing, and unless you see them in game, you never hear about them or through forum only. Word of mouth. Now, in talking about guilds in general, there's something that actually interests me: the guild tabards. Now, guild tabards, in my opinion, represent who you are as a member. So I'm going to click the inventory. I want you to see this. This should be the tabard, your guild crest or your outfit that you wear when you are with a guild. Now, in saying that, I think you should also get a perk for being a part of a guild. Could be a stamina boost, could be health regeneration. It doesn't matter. It'd be great to attach that onto your tabard. Now, when I say tabard, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, when you create a guild, you've got a unique crest you attach to your outfit you get to create. It's called a tabard. Well, they have a little location here for it. Now, I've yet to join a guild, so I don't know if you can actually put something in that spot yet or not, but I'll find out soon. But so far, the answer is no. I have not seen ever, but I'm not part of a guild, so that's probably a reason. But I haven't seen any of these other guilds have unique outfits. Usually they craft it themselves and everyone else matches it, but that might change. Or I might have this all wrong, and if so, tell me in the descriptions down below, in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you. Or everyone else will at least have that information available. Now, I got that all off my chest. That's all. That's said and done. So we're going to move on to the next thing that gets me. Since I have my amazing inventory window open, I can actually show you this. These are not in the game yet. No necklaces, no earrings, no rings, no belts, and I don't even know what this is. It looks like bows. No, arrows. It'd be nice to have these added perks if you're a new player right off the bat, like a guild or someone gives you them, and it boosts your stamina, your health, all that kind of stuff. But they don't have it. Now, I'm showing you this right now since they don't. Look, I can't click, I can't add, and I can't buy it in any vendor, so why do you have it there? I think they're looking to expand upon it later on. I have no idea. But when you go to the auction house, if they ever do start selling them and such, gotta press the E button here again. E button for everything. You notice we're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom. Take my time so you guys can see all these. See, you do not see accessories. You see tools, recipes, consumables, and bags, as well as large shields. There are no accessories or miscellaneous items, which would be your accessories that you put on your character. So if they were ever going to add that particular feature, the auction house would be the other place that it would show. And you'd be able to craft them, and there'd be more things to add to the table. Again, they do not have them, so that is the flaw. Sad flaw, though, but it is what it is. Okay, so what else is on our magical list of things to complain about, bugs that I can actually show you? Well, this isn't really a bug. This is more of a suggestion I want them to actually follow through with and do. Gear color. So if you've ever played Elder Scrolls Online, they have something called a dye shop. Now, in the game, that means you can change the color of your armor to match, like, say, I've got a red shield. Well, I want the rest of my armor to frickin' match it because I'm that feminine, okay? Do not judge me. Do not judge me. Okay, you can judge me a little bit, but be gentle. I bruise easily. But anyways, changing the color of your outfit to match, like when you start this game, you're gonna have crappy armor. It's gonna suck. Or maybe you're gonna be on the auction. You're buying stuff from the auction, and it's not gonna match. Like I could have probably my favorite is the Rowbritter set, but I could have some random set that's a legendary heavy gauntlet, and it does not match. Or maybe it does. It just varies in silver color. I don't like that. I want it to be exactly like Elder Scrolls Online. I want to be able to match it. Now, in Elder Scrolls Online, their dye system works in a different capacity. If you want to unlock a color, you've got to complete an achievement. So it gives you an incentive to do an achievement, which gains you more experience. See how that system works? It's pretty simple, right? I know. Oh, funny people there. Now, at the start, you're going to have general slots that are open that you don't have to have any achievements for, like maybe an off color of gray or red. So that's great to have. But if you want to get the rest, you have to complete the achievement. Again, that's what makes Elder Scrolls Online that well of a game. Now, in Gloria Victis, they don't have that. There's no dye shop. There's no changing of the colors. I think that would be a great feature to have, but that's just me. Now, we're still talking about armor and colors and stuff. Let's move on to something a little more interesting. What about armor set bonuses? Now, I've already had 2 armor sets. I've received no bonuses. Like if you have all of this, your head, your shoulders, your hands, your chest, your torso. I'm not so sure about the shield. I think it's treated like your weapon. So at least like your feet, like these ones, if they all match, shouldn't you get an armor set bonus? If you were crafting it and it took you hours to craft, days to craft, wouldn't it be nice to have an incentive? Gee, I'm going to get a perk. Yeah, no, but again, that's a suggestion I wish they would implement. If it's not already implemented, because I'm not sure, I've tested it though, and I have not received any bonuses. It'd be nice to have. So I got that out. But now I'm going to bring up something that everyone should complain about or know about in this game. You spend hours on end, days on end, crafting an amazing, beautiful armor set. If you haven't seen my other video, I spent a very good amount of time crafting thousands of different, of this particular male fiber 5-in-1. It took me a good amount of time. It doesn't really take that long to make, in my opinion, if you know where to go, but not to get off topic. When you craft something and it turns out to be armor at the end or a sword or something that you can wear on your character, shouldn't your name appear on it or your guild name appear on it? So when you sell it in the auction house, people know who you are And if your weapon is good, if your armor set is good, they know who made it so they can get in contact you. It leaves your mark out there so you can have a repeat customer base come back to you. Like, hey, Dire Shade, I love that armor. Can you make me another one? Ka-ching. See, it works. And it makes you feel as if you have an accomplishment. If you've ever watched the movie A Knight's Tale, I'd recommend watching it. It's a great movie. They have this armor smith, a female armor smith, and she's amazing. She makes this amazing light, like a darkish metal heavy armor outfit. And what's hilarious about it is the main character puts it on. It's like really tight and small and doesn't think it's going to protect him. She puts the Nike logo on the outfit. That's her brand. That's her company logo. Now, in this case, in this game, Gloria Victis, your name would actually go inside. And I think that would be great. You get the recognition. But I just want to get that off my chest because that was always something I thought would be a unique thing. I think World of Warcraft actually has that as well. So moving on past that, I think what else we got is the quest missions. The quest missions in general, if you hit the map button, the M button, and you're going to zoom out, you're going to go to objective logs. If you don't know how to check your missions and your quest, then you're kind of lost. But this is how you do it. And I get this, of course, And if you click this, it'll show up here on the mini, like the green stuff of where you need to go, and I'll click it and it goes away. I got that. But here's the thing: you click on this stuff, it doesn't tell you what the coordinates are. It gives you this little hint up here at the most, but it doesn't give you any valid information. Like you click the map, which is still up. Look at this. It's giving you an X and a Y location. Wouldn't that be nice if that information was in here? So you wouldn't have to go off of it too much. So if you went to where this like little blue or green arrow was at and it was still not showing up, you check the map coordinates. That would be nice. Also, when you go up to these guys, I'm going to use an example, even though this guy, I already completed the missions for him. There's no little warning sign above him saying he has a mission or he's done. Like there's no little question mark or whatever, any type of extra little thing above him. So you don't know who he is. It'd be nice to have them in each different village and location so you know exactly what you're doing. I'm just saying it'd be nice to have. It would allow me to find missions and quests a lot more instead of randomly, going around clicking on stuff, which seems to be the issue all the time. But anyways, that was something I wanted to point out. It's a big issue. There's not a lot of bugs I'm pointing out just yet. It's mostly just stuff I think should be included and incorporated. The biggest one, of course, was the looting the dead bodies so far. Now, inventory stacking I find to be one of the most annoying things possible. When you try to sell something, you either right-click and you say you want to use or sell and all that kind of stuff. Here, I'll actually show you. I'll go to the vendor real quick. I don't want to make this video too long or my stream too long. I want to keep it under 30 minutes, but we'll see. So far, I don't think that's going to happen. I might go over it. We're already past 18 minutes. But anyways, we're going to find a random vendor, my good old friend over here, Mr. Shovelman. He sells my shovels and other things. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Now say I want to sell something. Great, I'm going to hit the right button. I can sell it right now. Or I can hit the shift button, and if it's a single item, it'll sell automatically. Great. But here's the thing. If I want to sell something that has multiple things, shift, left again, it gives me this stupid window, which makes no sense. But okay, it's there. At least it's something. It's better than clicking it a million times. Now, what I don't like is that if you have a full inventory after, like, you're in the pit, we'll say. See these guys that are actually using their shovels? Here, I'll pull mine out real quick. And you're here, and you're picking up free stuff here. You can pick up free items here, but at the cost of buying a shovel and refixing it when the durability goes away. You get free stuff here, which is great. Now, if you're gone for an hour and you check your inventory, it's going to be filled up with a couple cool things. Now, you want to sell some of them, and it's all stacked. Well, where's the drop menu? Not the drop menu. Where's a drop box where you can just, click, drag, and you have like this little box here, and then you just click sell. That would save you so much time. It's just an added feature, I think, which would be great. Right now, we don't have that, and it's a piece of crap. But, to each their own. I think it should be added. You may not, but, let me know in the comment section, and we'll have a interesting conversation there. So I got that off my chest. The inventory stacking always was something that annoyed me. Now, the village and strongholds. This is something it's a two-part thing that bothers me. So the village and the strongholds. If you play capture the flag in any of these locations, what'll happen is your name will not appear anywhere. No one will know that you were the one or your guild was the one that took them over. So you have no incentive other than getting the experience of playing capture the flag and probably getting armor from some other player. And upgrading the villages, of course. But you do not get anything that appears like in here or anything like for the window or in the general chat that says this person just sacked this village, this this character sacked that uh, arm. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Stronghold. It'd be nice to have that incentive. It makes you feel better, and people can actually give you recognition because when they check you on the leaderboard, that's when you can actually see your name. So here, I'll show you mine. The leaderboard here is a little. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I gotta hit the Alt button, click the gear. We'll go to the Glory window, which shows you what your ranking is. Yesterday I was at 309. Now I'm at 188. But see, no one would know this unless you actually cared. But if you saw the player's name or the guild's name, it gives you recognition, which I think would be pretty great. Now, also, I thought this is something that's kind of separate, but almost the same. But I don't know if that really makes any sense. I will bring this up. When you're actually crafting, because I was just talking about the villages, of course. This is why I'm making this transition. Some of these items you make, I don't know exactly. I keep forgetting which ones actually charge you. But if you start making some of these, they'll start charging you a fee for no reason. I know in some games the mechanic is understandable, but in this kind of situation, not so much. It'd be nice to know if you're getting taxed on something, anything here, you have to pay a fee of like 1 copper or something. That money, since you are actually crafting something and you're either going to use it or sell it for money, that extra taxation would go to one of these beautiful villages that need to be freaking updated. Like they need a new lumber mill, they need their main building needs to be upgraded. Wouldn't it be nice if the tax system was in place to where since you're already being taxed and it's going nowhere, wouldn't it be nice to implement that system so you wouldn't have to keep going back to these towns and upgrading them? It would give you this incentive to, hey, if I craft something, that money is going to upgrading my village, going to upgrade my stronghold. It gives you an easier way to upgrade things instead of having to worry about, oh, I don't know if this location, which is on fire, is being updated or not. This place as well, I don't know like what needs to be updated. Now you do know, like now you're saved. The more you craft, the more that tax money goes somewhere. But that was just an idea I had. I mean, take it for what it's worth, disagree with it, whatever. It's your choice. But yeah, let's exit out. Now the next one, I thought this was kind of interesting. Now you know how over here, let me get the pointer out. Right here, you can pull out your beautiful handy dandy shovel, and you can shovel and pick up stuff and use it. You can get armor, rare metals, and all that kind of stuff. Well, here's the pond. Why can't you go fishing? Wouldn't it be nice, like in World of Warcraft, you could pull out your pole, get experience, and since you actually have a craft that revolves around it, it's called forestry and farming, you could collect rare fish, cook it. It'd be great. And you can even have a fishing competition, make it even more interesting, get certain incentives. Or, maybe you're that unlucky bastard that fishes here for a good amount of time and you get a tire or an empty beer can. Who knows? It still would be a nice little added feature to have in the game, and I would actually love to see it. Well, I kind of actually do enjoy it. Now I'm going to start getting into one or two more bugs before the time runs out because we're almost getting close to our 30-minute marker. So one of the bigger things that bother me, and I probably cannot show you because I'm in the wrong area for it, so I'm not going to show you apparently. When you're attacking this is the capital, so I can't see the capital, so I'm going to pull it out on the map. Say I want to I want to attack, and I want to take this stronghold, which is the Sea Claw, which I've taken it before. So it's not that it is kind of hard if you're doing it by yourself, but I have taken it by myself. If you enter, doesn't matter, like the front, the back, wherever the gates are at. If you start taking those gates down, and all of a sudden a bug appears where your character falls out, like you've been mistransported, it annoys the hell out of you because all that time you've been taking down that gate. That experience is there. Your weapon, it's being like the durability is going down. You don't get that durability back, but somehow your character warps somewhere else. You could be thrown in the water. You fell down. It doesn't matter. Or your character could have been attacked by another player, and you're dead, and you transported somewhere else. Which I'm very sad to hear that it happens. But you come back, and how is that gate repaired? Did the people there, did the players there repair it? They don't tell you that. I don't know what the mechanics are behind that, but somehow that gate has now reset. Is there a reset time on that gate? Because that is not fair. Yesterday, I should say the day before, it was just me actually, because my other member, he left for here without me. I was actually focused on here. I was up in here. I was taking out the location that was right here, and all of a sudden I was taken out by the guards. Now, we had taken over this location, which made no sense, and yet somehow, even though it was not connected to anything else, I was transported all the way to a different location, which was, let me check, where was I at? I think, yeah, it was right here. I was transported to either here or here, I forget, so I apologize if I don't remember. It's probably in one of my previous clips, so if it's up, check that. You might see it, who knows. yeah, I was transported here. I'm like, how does the hell does that make sense? I fell down the mountain and died, or I was warped somewhere else around here, but my body should have gone here. I don't understand that. And then by the time I got back, and again, no one was inside of here. I could tell no one was inside of here. The gate magically was back. I spent 10 minutes, 7 minutes taking the damn one of the, the doors down just to get to the next door and whittle it away, only to have both of them reset, and that annoyed the hell out of me. So again, that is another issue that, is a nail biter. It's a nail biter, plain and simple. Yeah, it just annoys the hell out of me. But guys, that is my that's the end of my review on my bug rant, my bugs, and my ideas. I call it my rants. I'm probably going to rename the video something else. Who knows? But for now, in this particular live stream and video in itself, this is my Gloria Victis bug report and ideas. I've got more ideas than the bugs so far, but trust me, they'll come. Sometimes you will see, you'll go to a village and you'll see stuff stuck between like a wall or something. Report it. Report it, report it, report it. These tools in-game are there to help other players as well. This game is in alpha test mode. It's not beta. It's not fully released. Because while this is in a testing mode, while this is in alpha, they're making updates for it. So when it's fully released, it can be more enjoyable. So complain. Don't listen to people that say, hey, don't rant, don't troll, don't do any of this kind of crap. Complain, complain, complain. It only helps you, only helps the community. Just do it. Go to the forum, all that kind of jazz. Now, in the description down below on YouTube or Twitch, wherever you find this particular video, click the link, check it out. In the description section, I will include the email address of the Glorious Victis support staff, who they actually read your message, and they've talked to me a couple times. They will review it, and they will either agree with you, disagree with you, or take that into consideration. Either way, they now know, and it helps the community grow, and it helps me, it helps everyone, because maybe these updates, these features will be great. But I just wanted to put that out there. So definitely reach out, contact them, make some great pointer ideas, because they actually talked to me within 2 days, just a little above 24 hours. They contacted me, and I had a very lengthy material there of what I was talking about, and it was just crazy the amount of response I got. It was great. So there are no wrong things you can ask. Just question, ask stuff. It'd be great. It would be great to have better features in this game thanks to people reporting stuff. But anyways, guys, I've got to go. This video is now done. This live stream is now done. Definitely follow me. Let me get up. Let me get up. I got to take a breather because I'm excited when I finish a great stream and a great video. So check me out on Twitter, check me out on Twitch, check me out on any of my social medias. Follow me, subscribe, like, all that jazz. Leave information in the comments section down below or wherever it is on your social media page that you're watching this video at. Definitely follow me. Contact me if you have any questions and or concerns, and I'll definitely reach out to you if you have any in-game help that you need with. I said that so wrong. If you need help in-game and I'm there, just reach out. I am there for you and the community. But that's all for today, guys. Thank you. You've been great. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. I'm waving. You can't see, but I'm waving. See? Bye. Bye.